Welcome to our series exploring how Canada has transformed over centuries. To truly understand this vast and beautiful land, we must begin at its roots, the Indigenous peoples, who have called it home for over 15,000 years. Long before European settlers arrived, these communities thrived in harmony with nature, creating vibrant cultures, languages, and traditions that shaped the foundation of modern-day Canada. Canada's Indigenous population is incredibly diverse, comprising dozens of distinct nations, each with unique ways of life. In the Arctic, the Inuit mastered survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Their innovations include igloos, kayaks, and sophisticated hunting techniques tailored to seals, whales, and caribou. Further south, in the Subarctic region, groups like the Dene relied heavily on migratory animals such as caribou. Nomadic lifestyles dictated their movements, and they developed intricate knowledge of seasonal patterns. In the woodlands, the Haudenosaunee or Iroquois Confederacy created one of the earliest forms of democracy in North America. Their confederation of 6 nations was built on principles of peace, equity, and collective decision-making, a model admired even today. Long before Europeans set foot in North America, Indigenous peoples had established extensive trade networks spanning thousands of kilometers. Copper from Lake Superior, obsidian from British Columbia, and marine shells from the Pacific coast traveled vast distances, connecting communities across the continent. Wampum belts played a crucial role in diplomacy, symbolizing agreements and treaties. These intricately woven belts served as binding contracts, ensuring trust between nations. Trade wasn't just about exchanging goods, it fostered cultural exchange, spreading ideas, art, and technology. At the heart of Indigenous culture lies a deep spiritual connection to the land. Stories passed down through generations explain the origins of the world and humanity's place within it. One of the most enduring tales is that of Turtle Island, the name given to North America by many Indigenous groups. Spiritual practices varied widely but often centered around ceremonies, rituals, and sacred objects. Totem poles, for example, are more than artistic expressions. They tell family histories and honor ancestors. Medicine wheels, stone formations aligned with celestial bodies, reflect a profound understanding of astronomy and cosmology. When Jacques Cartier landed on the shores of what is now Newfoundland in 1534, he encountered Indigenous peoples eager to trade and share their knowledge. Initially welcomed as potential allies, Europeans brought unintended consequences. Diseases like smallpox devastated Indigenous populations who had no immunity. The fur trade became a double-edged sword. While it provided economic opportunities, it also disrupted traditional ways of life and fueled competition among Indigenous groups. Conflicts erupted, such as the Beaver Wars, as rival nations vied for control of lucrative trapping grounds. Despite centuries of colonization, Indigenous peoples have shown remarkable resilience. Leaders like Pontiac and Tecumseh united tribes against colonial forces, fighting to preserve their lands and sovereignty. Today, Indigenous communities continue to assert their rights and demand justice. Movements like Idle No More highlight ongoing struggles for recognition and self-determination. Yet, amidst these challenges, there is hope, a renewed commitment to reconciliation and partnership. As we move forward, let us remember that Canada's story begins with its Indigenous peoples, a testament to strength, wisdom, and an unbreakable bond with the land.